Hi guys, me is back, and so I wanted to show you another tutorial that I've just done, and this will be my cut crease, simple soft cut crease eyeshadow. And I'll be using two main colors, which is black and white, and just a little bit of shimmer. And alright, so I've already done my face. What I've used is Revlon Colorstay number 400 caramel, and I've primed my face with Smashbox line and pore minimizing primer. And the concealer I've used today is Revlon photoready concealer, and that will be the darkest one, which is still too light for me, so I ended up using another concealer, which is Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse concealer in dark 01. Alright, so I've already done my face, and I've allowed it to set. Then I've also primed my lashes with one coat of lash blast, and this one is in brown, so that I'm not a very big fan of really dark lashes, so I've coated with a lash blast just to separate and make the lashes a little bit longer. And then while I'm allowing that to dry, I've also powdered my face with my favorite Fanny Serrano two-way cake and Waha. Alright, so we're done with the face. And by the way, my lips, I'm here. This is number 140 Pink Velvet, and this is the shade. Really nice. Goes on like this, flattering in any skin tone. Alright, so this is pretty much dry. And by the way, when I put foundation all over my face, I sometimes put foundation on the base of my lid. So this time, since I'll be using white, I actually did rub off with some tissue. I've cleaned out my lids completely without any type of foundation, because that will ruin the white, because as you can see, I'm dark skinned, so if I put white, that will turn out into cream or dirty white shade. I don't want that. I wanted pure white, so I made sure I cleaned it out. And then that's the time that I actually placed my cream eyeshadow, which is what I always use, my Revlon quads. I have a ton of this quads in different shades. So this time I'll be using cream shadow in Copper Canyon number 375. So as you can see, there's three shades, and you can see there's one that's white, but it's not completely white. This has a little bit of greenish, like a glow in the dark type of shimmer. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna grab that now, and then I'm just gonna use my nails, sorry, my fingers. And then, excuse me, I'm looking at the mirror on this side of I'm gonna try to talk while I'm doing my eyeshadow look. I've read one comment that says in one of my videos, I believe one or two of my videos that are uploaded here in YouTube, that my background is too noisy. Like, do I live in the cabbie stop or something? If you can please excuse that, right? Take my NYX jumbo in white, and I'm just gonna apply that on the back of my hand, just like that. Cream it through the skin of the back of my hand, and then using the same finger that I used for the shadow, I'm just gonna melt that or soften that, and then apply to just the lower part of my upper lids. I'm gonna try to blend that as soft as possible, and then I'm going to try to use my finger to maintain the whiteness there. Okay, I've already applied that evenly on the lower. The next would be a white, pure white eyeshadow, and this is the Cold Heart palette, and it has a pure white on it. So I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and this is Fashion 21. Just an ordinary brush. It doesn't need to be a perfect brush or a high-end brush. I just need this to pack the loose eyeshadow. I'm sorry, the eyeshadow over that cream eyeshadow, and carefully concentrating on the lower part of the lids. Just basically coating that base white pencil. You really have to pack it in well, and you really need to use a base for best results. And that way you can ensure that the shadow will stick to the skin. Alright, so I've already packed that, so I'm just gonna tap it off. Tap off the excess and then blend inwards. We don't really want to spread the white eyeshadow outside the lid area. And same here, going in, and then gradually blending it in as we go. This doesn't have to be perfect because the eyeshadow already did stick to the cream base, so it's not really gonna move that much. You're gonna grab a matte brown eyeshadow, or something that's on your skin tone. Because I have darker skin, I need a dark brown eyeshadow, and I have here my good old palette, homemade palette with my L'Oreal and Maybelline quads that I've depotted. Right, I'm gonna use this one. I don't have a name for this, but if you can find a similar shade, something that's matte as well, grab that. So I'm gonna need a pointed like a bullet brush. This one is Marionette, and this is the shape. You have to add this on the crease area to darken up the crease area, and then just make a big wing shape. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna blend that in with the same fluffy brush. So there you go, very quick. And then we're gonna grab the same blending brush, the one we used with the white and the champagne. Then we're just gonna blend it in, going inwards, carefully maintaining the wing shape. Okay, going upwards, blending it harder as we go up and softly as we go down the crease area. Okay, so in any event that we actually change the color of the white base that we actually did, just go back and grab a thin brush and grab that white eyeshadow again, like that, and then tap off the excess, and then just retrace that area. But this time we're gonna make a more precise shape of the lid, the lower lids, like a rainbow shape. Okay, then just blend it in a little bit, just a little bit. And then now we need to actually put the detail, and we're gonna need a flat brush. Use my good old paintbrush, and I'm gonna take the black from the Sugarpill palette again, and then we're just gonna coat that tip, sides, and then carefully trace your crease. So I'm going to trace my crease up to the middle only. So now we need to blend it out with the same pointed brush, or the bullet brush. Just need to smudge that a little bit, blend it out a little bit, and now it's not going to be a harsh black as we started. Alright. And alright, so we're done with our white eyeshadow, and then the same small brush, then retrace it again. Liner. I chose a matte black liquid liner, the one from Prestige. Alright. Okay, so we're basically done with the eyeshadow look, and all we need to do now is to add on the mascara. So I have here one of my favorite mascaras, is the Lash Fusion Excel, and this is the black one. And since we already have a base for the lashes, it's really easy for the second coat of mascara to actually elongate and make the lashes stand up better. And then of course on the lower lash line too. Okay, so here's the final look, and hope you actually enjoy this tutorial. Bye guys.